And now, hanggang ngayon, takot ka pa rin. Tapos pinagyayabang mo, you have a name to protect for your children. I do not believe that. Mr. Paul Gutierrez, still around?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Doon sa interchange ninyo, either you or Mr. Guban would be lying. Tama po? Kasi wala naman kayong witness na magsasabi o ipapakita na ikaw ang nagsasabi ng totoo, di ba?
Tama po, Mr. Chairman.
So kami na nandito ngayon sa committee na to, we rely on the, shall we say, reasonableness of your answers. Tama?
Tama po, Mr. Chair.
Tinanong ka kanina, in your more than 10 years of covering the Senate, ang sagot po ninyo minsan nyo lang nabisita yung isang witness na contempt at na-detain. Tama po?
Tama po, Mr. Chair.
So, there must be something special para bisitahin mo si Mr. Guban sa kanyang detention center. Tama po?
Tama po, Mr. Chair.
Yes. So, para sa akin, I would go with the conclusion of the Honorable Pimentel na I see no reason why you should go there just to get a scoop as you have reasoned a while ago.
Yes.
Have you worked under Mr. Benny Antiporda?
No, Mr. Chairman.
No. Pero pares kayo nag-practice sa media.
That's right, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Mr. Antiporda, kayo po bang may-ari ng kwan? Ng remate ngayon?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And you acquired it from former Councilor Pichay. Tama? Ay, Congressman Pichay.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Pero kayo po, bilang media practitioner, just like maybe Mr. Paul Gutierrez, nagpapatrolya rin po kayo, bumibisita sa customs. Would that be correct?
Nung nasa bit pa po ako.
Hindi, sakutin nyo lang po ng yes or no dahil tama po?
Mr. Chair, pwede ho mag-explain ng konti? Dati po kasi nasa anti-smuggling po ako nung napunta ho ako sa gobyerno, kaya nakikita rin po ako sa customs dati. But nung wala na po ako ron, hindi na po ako pumupunta ng customs.
So, after leaving the media, hindi na po kayo naging player sa customs?
I'm not in any way a player of customs. I'm an operative year 2007 po.
Operative ng?
Presidential Anti-Smuggling Group po. Director po ako noon ng SOG.
Oh, kasi may nag-text sa akin na aking bubuwit eh. Yun po ang sinabi. Now, General Wilkins, may I know how long or what was the first time that you were assigned to Pinahiya?
Since 2022, Mr. Chair. At 2002, Mr. Chair.
2002. And when did you become the head of Pinahiya?
2020, Mr. Chair.
2020. Okay. Thank you. Kasi, itong istoryang ito ay isang istorya ng 5 magkakaibigan na parehas ang trabaho. They were working for government. Si Colonel Asierto, si Captain Pirote, si Colonel Fajardo, Mr. Guban of Customs, at isang PNCO named Jerry. They knew each other because of their work. But because of a life-changing report made by Colonel Asierto, where he made some allegations insofar as the former mayor and former president is concerned. Would that be correct, Colonel Asierto?
Yes, sir.
Yes. May I know why you made that report?
Because that is my duty, Your Honor, Mr.
Okay.
Chairman. As a police officer, I received an information, raw information. I validated the information. Then, after validation, I made the proper report.
And in that report, you alleged that former President Digong was connected with individuals connected or involved in illegal drug activities. Persons you were referring to were a certain Mr. Michael Yang and Mr. Alan Lin. Would that be correct?
Yes, Your Honor, but on my first report, there is no mention of the name of President Duterte. The name of President Duterte was included on my second report that I submitted to then Chief PNP Oscar Albayalde.
Thank you. And these reports were, the first one was submitted to then General De La Rosa, the Chief of the PNP. And the second report was submitted to General Albayalde, also a former Chief PNP. Tama po.
Yes, sir. Tama po, sir.
And would it be correct na because of that report, former President Digong's reaction was to publicly condemn you, even calling for your death and for associating him with illegal activities, including the alleged sale of 1,000 plus AK-47s to the New People's Army. Would that be correct?
Yes, sir, including the 10 million bounty on my head.
Yes. And therefore, would you agree with me that that statement implies a personal vendetta against you for your allegations?
Yes, sir.
And because of that also, na-filean ka ng kaso for the sale of the AK-47s and for illegal drugs?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Now, we go to the role of Jimmy Guban. Jimmy Guban, you're the Customs Intelligence Officer working with Colonel Acerto, Captain Perote, Colonel Fardo. Tama po?
We are working together, Your Honor.
I beg your pardon?
We are working together, Your Honor.
Yes, kasi isa yung linya ng trabaho nyo.
Opo, Your Honor.
But because, according to your statements dun sa unang hearing na napunta ka sa dito, sinabi mo na because of fear, inamin mo dun sa hearing, dun sa Senate, na you accused Colonel Acerto of masterminding a 13 billion shabu shipment in magnetic lifters. And you testified that Acerto facilitated the shipment but later tipped of authorities to intercept a part of it. Would that be correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. And because of this, that controversial report of Colonel Acerto, your colleague, si Captain Perote, a retired investigator, was allegedly killed due to similar reports he filed implicating Mr. Yang and Mr. Lim. Colonel Acerto, would that be correct? Ed?
Sir, nawala po. Tama po yun, sir.
Yeah. Pinatay si Lito Perote, yung kasamahan ninyo, because of alleged similar reports he filed implicating Mr. Yang and Mr. Lim? Would that be correct?
Yes, sir. Siya po yung...
Now, I do not know if this is violated. There were reports that the skeletal remains of Perote were discovered inside a drum in 2019. Allegedly, a DNA was conducted but the results were never released. Were you knowledgeable about this?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir. Hindi ko po alam, sir.
Okay. Pero may report na ganon. Now, Colonel Asierto, you joined the anti-illegal drug task force of the PNP in 2003. Tama po?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And this task force was made because wala na yung NARCOM. Because of the
Yes, sir.
PNP law passed in 1990. Tama?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tama po, sir.
Yes. And you stayed with this task force up to 2017.
Actually, sir, I was relieved I think 2012. Then I returned on sa 2017, sir.
Yes. As the Deputy for Administration.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Unfortunately, in 2016, the former mayor of Davao became the president.
Yes, sir.
And in 2018, because galit na galit siya sa iyo at nagkaroon ng allegations na involved ka sa drugs, nagkaroon ng Senate hearing in 2018.
Yes, sir.
Tama? And the accusations...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the accusations against you were the mastermind of the 13 billion Shabu shipment in July, 2.4 billion shipment at the MICP or Manila International Container Port, stuff inside abandoned magnetic lifters, and 11 billion of missing Shabu suspected to be packed in similar magnetic lifters found in Cavite. Ito po yung charges sa iyo, di ba?
Opo, sir. Yes, sir.
And this was testified to also by your friend, Mr. Guban.
Yes, sir. And I think he recanted, sir.
Yeah, I know. In a court hearing, I was informed that Mr. Jimmy Guban recanted all his statements implicating you during that Senate hearing in 2018. Tama?
Yes, sir.
Now, may I know the reason why in one of your statements, sinabi mo na ang real drug lords are Mr. Alan Lim and Mr. Michael Yang. May I know the basis of your statement? Or how did you come to know about this?
It was relayed to me by my reliable informant, sir, na they are involved in the shipment of the illegal drugs, especially during the time of President Duterte. And all the drugs are coming through the Bureau of Customs.
Thank you. And General Wilkins Villanueva, you were with Pinahiya in 2002 and you became the head in 2020. Tama po?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And during that stint of yours, have you ever heard of the involvement of Mr. Michael Yang and Mr. Alan Lim sa illegal drugs?
Only Alan Lim, Mr. Chair, and not no Michael Young, Mr. Chair.
Up to 2022? When you became the PIDEA head?
Yes, Mr. Chair, kasi wala,
Kasi,
hindi
siguro,
ko,
sige,
kasi sir, wala ako natanggap na information, Mr. Chair eh.
ang napakahina ng information nyo ng kwan, ng PIDEA. Because in 2010, I became a congressman. And 2016, nandito ako, alam ko na involved si Michael Yang.
2016, Mr. Chair, is nasa Region 10 ako, Mr. Chair.
Kaya nga, sinasabi ko nga, from 2002 up to 2022, nasa PIDEA ka.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And yet, you tell me na hindi ka man lang nakareceive ng information ng involvement ni Mr. Yang, specifically from 2016 to 2022, dahil takot kayo na maglagay ng report na si Mr. Michael Yang ay involved sa illegal drugs. Why? Kasi alam ninyo na malapit siya kay former President Digong. Lahat naman kayo nun, takot yun. Takot kayo eh. And do not tell me na hindi totoo yun. Kaya ngayon nga lumalabas ito eh. Dahil ngayon, ang mga tao hindi takot. And now, hanggang ngayon, takot ka pa rin. Tapos pinagyayabang mo, you have a name to protect for your children. I do not believe that. Thank you, Mr. Chair.